Hello friends, welcome to Vlogmas here at Yarn Doc. I am Ellen, I'm your hostess. I don't know if it's with the mostest, but I am here as your host for what I guess is the final day of Vlogmas. Merry Christmas Eve, my friends. I think I am gonna post just a little short video tomorrow to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. But this is the end of the Advents. So I have been enjoying my time with you each day, and it will be strange to go back to not sitting here talking to you and opening yarn. It's a strange thing to do, you know, to do something for several days and then to just be like, it's done, no more. Because they say 21 days to build a habit, and we do this for 24. So now it's a habit. You are my habit. Or yarn is my habit. Or you and yarn are my habits. I don't know. Let's see what we have in store. So this is the Temu Advent, and it is the only one that I have that goes to 25. So I'm just going to open them both today. If you are doing the Temu Advent, skip ahead. Skip ahead 1 minute, or I will see if I can put it on the screen. But this is today's, this is 24, and it doesn't sound like yarn in there. So let's see what is, okay. Well, come on. Woo. In here, I have 2 stitch markers of the kind I like, at least. I will be using those. I have a little cup holders in my chair here that are full of stitch markers. So I will add them to that. And then this I will never use. This is just a plastic darning needle. I'm fussy about my darning needles, and it's really, that thing's gonna snap. That's gonna break. So that's day 24. So no yarn. And oh, day 25. Yes, a little more blue. We've been wondering where the blue was, and here it is. A nice royal blue. For the most part in this Advent, they got the colors right. Like nice colors. I'd say what I got is sort of middle of the road acrylic. It is certainly not the worst. It's definitely not the best. Definitely not the best. But so I've figured out what I'm gonna make. I have a project ready to go. My kid has put them in the color order that she thinks is best, and I think I agree with her. I usually do. She's pretty good at this. And so I will get started on that right away, because I'm just going to put this out there. This Advent season did not go the way I planned. It just didn't. I bit off more than I could chew as far as Christmas gifts and personal projects, and just didn't plan it well, and then had some life stuff, which happens in life. Life stuff happens in life. My Christmas shawl is not getting done. It's not. That video will not come out on the 26th because it's just not done. It's just not. And I can keep saying that, but that's not going to get it done any faster or change the reality. So I'm accepting reality. I'm putting it out there. That is not going to get done at this time. I'm a little bit debating, does it come out a week or two later, or do I save it for Christmas in July? I do want to do Christmas in July and some work on it then. And it may be a good time for it to come out if you're interested in making one too. It would give you lots of time before actual Christmas if you started it then. So I'm debating that a little bit. I am working on it. I've been working on it all day. I'm started filming this vlog very late in the day because some life, Christmas, all that good stuff. But it's just not going to get done. And I could ruin my family Christmas and stay up way too late, get up way too early, and really sort of push through and not enjoy the project and get it done sloppily. And when you're tired, you're just not doing it as well as you should. And there's math, not a lot at this point, but there is math, and it does matter. Or you end up with a triangle that's sort of like this. So I'm just not going to do that. And I'm just going to be honest about it, because it happens to all of us, right? All of us have these grand schemes and ideas, but in accepting that, that's going to allow me to try to do a few more fun things in this vlog. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And you can see that I'm supposed to be opening Advents. Let's go to Miss Poopinella. This I've talked about before. For some reason, I don't have a number 24, but I had 2 number 1s. Something my husband found out when he was checking to see if there was a good neutral color that wasn't in my fade. When I thought I wanted to do the imagination quilt with this Advent, very quickly I realized this is not the right yarn for that project, because I think I need more color contrast. That's really the big answer to it. But luckily, the one that I found as number 1 on the first day was number 1. So, and this is not a repeat of that, which is what I was a little bit worried about, but he told me, no, it's not. So I didn't have to contact her and say, hey, could I have number 24? It's just, when you're doing a lot, and she was doing so many different ones, that these things can happen. And I have the right yarn, and it is beautiful. Just sort of in that color that we were expecting. I think it's showing up well. I know that yesterday's yarns didn't show up great. I'm sorry for that. And I have pretty much decided. The thing I'm going to do after this little filming session is download that Leon Hexa-Cardigan pattern. But I'm pretty sure that is what I'm going to do as my 12 Days of Christmas project. I'm looking forward to that. The other thing I'm going to do is sit down with my kid and pick out colors for the imagination quilt. So, speaking of my kid, she put this one together for me using minis from Mayflower. It is their Cotton Junior, and she has done an amazing job so far. There are 3 in here today, and one of them will go with the very pale baby blue that was with the black, maybe? I'm not remembering if it was with the black or the white, but one of the colors I needed to pull. This very dark blue would look nice with it. It's looking brighter on camera than it is. It is really a very pretty cornflower blue. Maybe if I hold it back here, I think that looks a little bit more true to color. Winter light. Artificial light. Whoa, okay. But that is pretty gorgeous too. The yellow beside the blue. And then, oh, look at that. The primary colors. I will let her decide. I'm a little tempted to go with those 2 together and then this one with the light blue. Let me grab that. Let me grab it. So this is the light blue. I am tempted to do those 2 and those 2. That's what I would go with, though I think that also works pretty well. I'm going to give her the 4 and say, make me 2 pairs and see what she chooses. And I'll let you know. I will let you know. Because I also am hoping to do that during the 12 days of Christmas. Because I start 2 blanket projects January 1st, which is part of the 12 days of Christmas. January 1st comes in those 12 days. I'm going to be busy. I'm always busy. I always have too many stitching projects on the go. I say I'm going to try and become a monogamous project person, but I'm not. I am a polygamist when it comes to fiber art. Last candle. And I'm down to only 3 that I haven't burnt. I've just been burning them like crazy. My house smells so good right now between the baking and the candles. Now, okay, I showed you that I had 3 Christmas Eve. This is Christmas Eve. This is, I can smell it, but that color is, but it means that I did not get 3 of each color. I did not get 3 of the, what is it, dark cherry? Which is fine because that was the one I thought was the most non-Christmassy. Black cherry. Yeah, black cherry I did not get 3 of. And then the first warm cashmere I don't think was warm cashmere because the other 2 were the same, but the first one, that is all of them. I am glad to see the end of this. I am glad this is now going in my recycling box because it did not want to give up its treasures. It did not. But this is Christmas Eve. I think it is an appropriate one to get on Christmas Eve. I don't mind that I got 4 and only 2 black cherries, but it's Yankee Candle. And so, you know, it wasn't inexpensive. I don't think it needed to have errors in it. And I don't think the packaging needed to be such a wrestling match. But the candles that I got are lovely. So it's a little critique. But I am pleased with that. We'll stay. And those are the Advents that I have. So today, what am I doing? I am doing the next part of preparation for the brioche. That goes in the oven. I'll let you see some snippets of that. My house smells amazing. That's one of the things I love about brioche is the way that it smells. And I am picking out colors for the imagination quilt for the various squares with my girly. And I don't know. I might cast on one of these things that I've been talking about. I'm gonna download that Leon Hexie Cardi. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy the pattern anyway. It's gorgeous, great design. So I'm gonna at least buy the pattern and then see if I think it's something I can do. Though I won't start that until Christmas Day for sure. Oh. What else am I gonna do? I don't know. Come on, come with me and we'll go find out. It is the day before Christmas Eve, which is when most Germans do the major celebrating for the holiday. Not us. We celebrate all the days. But the little ones and I are going on a mummy-son date to the McDonald's drive-thru because it's kind of a miserable day and our McDonald's took the playground away. So off we go. Here we go, guys. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go, Ed?
We're going to go to McDonald's.
We're going to go to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that exciting?
Yeah.
Or it's the tablet more exciting? Mister. We're going to McDonald's?
Yes.
Okay.
It's our glove. It's gone.
Missing, yeah. We'll find you some gloves, baby. Okay, here we go. Okay, French fry. These are the 4 I have left. Which 2 go with which 2?
Well, I think I would put these 2 together and keep the blues with each other.
Yeah. See, folks? She went with one of the pairs I suggested. The other pair I suggested were...
Oh, yeah, that would have been the other thing I thought.
Or that way.
But I think
No, that's the way you said.
this is how I said.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think that's...
the best.
Yeah. Okay, now this one, we need to go and put it in the... Decide. Yes, my room is still messy, but my yarn is organized. What survived the big fall. So we start here and go down and then come up this way.
Probably. But I think I would.
Yeah, you're right. I probably would have gone on the other side of the blue, but you're right. That's better.
Because this is lighter again, and
Yeah.
these are the darker ones.
See, she's good. She's so smart. We're going to figure out the imagination quilt next. But I have to prove some bread first, huh?
I guess so.
Okay. I'm going to prove bread. Then we're going to do the quilt. Then we're going to watch some F1. Okay, you ready to do this?
Yes.
It's raining yarn. Okay, so I thought I pulled up the pattern here on my computer. Oh, hi friends. You're low. You can see the yarn. I have you down there so that you can't see her. It's the reality of blendeds, right? But I have the pattern up so that we can see the squares and what numbers go into each square. And we can pick them together. But then I want to make sure that I go through. And so, like, just for example, color 1 could be in Cordelia and Anne. They're not, but they could be. And so we want to make sure that it looks good, not just with the colors in Cordelia, but also the colors in Anne. So I have my color expert here with me. So let's pull out my version of the undyed, which is pretty similar looking to the dyed. And then I have some stickers here, and they're just numbers. And I'm going to put, or she's going to put, the number that we decide for each number on the ball band, not covering up any information.
Of course.
Of course. She's an expert. She's a yarn expert. Okay, so for Cordelia, we need the undyed, and we need color number 1 and color number 4.
Okay, so I kind of already thought of a combination.
Okay.
Because I kind of like these 3 together.
Oh, okay.
And I think they look really good together, but I don't know what you think.
So this is what she is suggesting. That is pretty good, I think.
And I think you could easily, like, if we would do the light blue, you could easily match that with another color for the others.
Okay, do we have any double numbers for Cordelia? Like, does 1 or 4 appear in any of the other?
1 does appear again.
Okay.
4, I'm not sure. I haven't looked for 4 yet.
Okay, so 4 appears in Mini May with 24 and 18. And 1 appears in Ruby with 17. And 4 appears in Stacy. Who's I don't even remember. Oh, like Miss Stacy? Okay, with 10 and 15. So these colors go with in a lot of other squares. I wonder if somewhere there's a picture of the whole thing together. So we can also see like what squares are supposed to go together, though we can do whatever we want. That's the reality. Because see these solid ones, the Matthew and the Gilbert?
Yeah.
I kind of don't like that they don't have any of the undyed in them.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking of changing up the pattern.
You do that.
Yeah, I would do that, wouldn't I? But, like, I don't know, making these... I'm not as big a fan of the 3 colors with one of them not being the undyed on a square, or with not having the undyed on a square. And I'm just using undyed for my base color because that's what it's called in the pattern. There are also, one of the amazing things about this pattern is it comes with, I think, 100 alternative blocks. So if you don't like one of the blocks, you can substitute in one that you do like or make your own combination completely. And I'm kind of, and a template to design your own. So I'm a little tempted to substitute some out just to make it, this reminds me of the CBC logo. If you're from Canada, it looks like that. And this looks like a snowflake. I like that one a lot.
I do so too.
Yeah.
And you could do the undyed with that one.
Absolutely. Or you could do this, like these like inner parts of it
Yeah.
in a color, and then they like almost exterior petals in another color and almost make it look like a flower.
Yeah.
So like the white is undyed, but these inner ones like a bright color, and then like the outer one's like a green, and really make it look like a flower. I like these too. Maybe we just pick our own blocks. Because I didn't get the Anne of Green Gables Advent, so it's not really an Anne of Green Gables blanket. Could do that too. So why don't we, what we do is just pick colors that we like together, and then pick
the
blocks to go with that. And the thing that we could do is take the same 2 color combinations but do 2 different blocks in them.
Yeah. Okay.
You like that idea? I mean, you know me. I never follow the rules or the instructions. People
Works for me.
will give me their recipes, and like I'll make it, and then a few months later I'll make it for them, and they'll be like, "This is really good. What is it?" I'm like, "That's your recipe." And they're like, "No, hon, that's not my recipe." I'm like, "Yeah, I just changed the lemon juice for orange juice, and I changed the kind of flour." And they're like, "Yeah, that's a totally different recipe." Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Well, you just make it better. That's good.
Make it better. Don't say that to people about their recipe. Who raised you? Okay. I do like Cordelia, though. I want to do that one.
Well, many of them are still pretty, but the ones without the undyed just look kind of dark compared, or
I almost feel they don't give the same quilted effect. Yeah.
it's just...
Yeah, I agree. I was not
I think the...
drawn to them in the same way.
It would just look a little weird, I think, if every other square would have the undyed or a base color, and then the 2 of them don't.
Yeah, I like the Diana too. Yeah, see, like here there's no undyed, and I think it just makes it look heavier.
Yeah.
Even with like colors, that would... So my original thought was like putting it together like this. Oh. So it was like a light and a dark of a shade, but you want to mix them?
I like mixing colors, but...
Okay. It's become a joint project, so... and you've proven your worth at it. So, okay, so this would be a block. What else were you thinking of putting together?
I really like the brown pink combo, but then it would be the question of the light pink or probably this one.
Yeah, I think so.
But
because this is so light.
Yeah.
Right?
But that you would have in every.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. Which one do you like the best? The lightest one?
I think I like the lighter.
Okay.
That better.
I do like what you're doing there with like a saturated color and a pale color.
Yeah.
I like that. Especially because of the quilted effect, which is why I was sort of thinking like that. But we could also have some, like I really like these two together.
We could also do some of this.
So we could do like some that are like that.
I also like it with the green.
Yeah, those two I bought specifically because they both seem to have that olive green shade, but just different saturations of it. So, okay. So we kind of have 2 rows, and then that gives us a little bit of variety when we're putting the squares together. You know, we can have like a tonal square.
Yeah.
and for lack of a better word, like a variegated square, and sort of patchwork them together. Like our family.
Wow.
Oh, all the things that you've heard. This is the one that watched Vlogmas on me. She has no surprises tomorrow.
What would you?
I have a question.
Switch these out?
That one. Whoops. Oh, you go together. But, and...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that goes better with that one.
This is what I was thinking when I bought those two.
I don't want to mess up your plan. If you
I didn't really have a plan. Those are the only oranges I bought. And I don't know that the oranges go with... I
fear that this one doesn't really go with...
Yeah, well, see, they'd have to go...
With the greens.
Yeah, we'd almost have to go like that if we... But I think they actually look better with their same...
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Kind of like these.
You put those two together in the advent calendar.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Those exact colors?
Those exact colors.
I really like this combo.
Okay, we'll put them... Because that can be like a pop, too.
Pop of color.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at that, but I was also looking at something, what according to my rules of color would be crazy. It's two pastels together in a pink and an orange.
I also did something like that in the advent calendar.
Yeah, you did put two pastels together, but and two that I never would have put together, but I was like, ooh, works. These two are actually, this is turquoise and this is pale turquoise.
But I don't know if
you don't like those together
that much.
Okay, then we don't put them together. Yeah, I just looked at that too. The way these two just fell beside each other, and we both went, You could see it on our faces. Well, actually, look at that.
And then these two. I'm happy with the combos.
I think so too. So we have 4 tonals, and then the rest are mixes, but we have some that are like 2 pastels, the 2 brights, 2 middies, and then like the dark light combo. So it's a pretty good mix, I think.
Yeah, it still shows.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that I was concerned about is that one, but I think that's okay.
With the darker turquoise, it also helps to show up a little more.
We can figure out where we put the squares, like maybe
that the like cream pink isn't right next to the base color.
Exactly. So something where like this would be in the middle, this would go around it, and then that would be on the outside. So that is possible. And then the other one, but that's fine, I think that's okay. You guys can see that. And then this pale pink was one that but I think that's okay too. And that'll be about where we place the color and what square we choose. So I think that's good. Now we reward ourselves with a little bit of drive to survive. We are the sporty ones in the family.
We still have to watch season 2.
But season 3 is the good season. We're going to go debate about what season of Drive to Survive we watch, and I don't know. I'm going to find something to stitch while we watch. She'd probably rather diamond paint.
I don't know if that's
You should get your loop yarn out.
We should do that.
Yeah, go get your loop yarn. I bought her some loop yarn because, well, she knows. She's probably even seen it. But the blanket that she's getting was she wanted this like big chunky blankets. You know, the kind that you get from the those ultra bulky hand knitting. And I wasn't hand knitting. I don't hand knit. It's just not something. I like a lot of fiber arts, but that one just holds no appeal to me. So, oh, let's put these in bags together.
I'll do that.
You do that while I talk to my friends here. But I was like, I think you also do that with the Loop It yarn. And so I bought her a ton of it to make her own blanket. I thought she would just sit and watch TV one night and loop these things together. And she's never touched them.
Well, I tried it, but it wasn't like as smooth as it was in the video.
What she's saying is Tony Lipsy did it better. And probably will do it better than me, but I think we can do it. I could hold
falling apart.
I can sit and hold one end and go through. And if we hold tension on the strand, then the loops aren't going to come popping out. I have ideas. This is what we're going to do. She's going to get her Loop It yarn, and maybe she will have 2 blankets for Christmas. Not that she's getting a blanket.
What? I'm getting a blanket. I was just about to.
She's a bad kid. She's bad for being so good. Oh. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to set ourselves up. The bread is proofing. We're going to loop it and drive and bring you along for the ride. Haha, like what I did there. She's embarrassed. She's rolling her eyes. You can't see it, but it's true. My friends, that is all from me today. Merry Christmas Eve. If you have been here through all of Vlogmas, I thank you so much. If you just stumbled upon today, there's a playlist that will be linked at the end of this video. You can go back and see what we've been doing all month here. If you haven't subscribed and you would be willing to give me that little Christmas present, I would really love and appreciate it. If you are subscribed, maybe you could like this video, or if you're either of those categories and have a comment for me, that would be lovely too. In the meantime, friends, a very Merry Christmas Eve to you and yours. And as always, until next time, my friends, happy stitching.